Hey fuckers, Young out here. I feel like I released this video a lot faster than I usually would, just because you know, I got things more settled down here now. You know, graduated college, got the Marine Corps, you know, full-time job, etc. Right? But today I want to talk about what I do for a living, just because I get comments asking, hey, can you explain more in detail, or even DMs explaining more detail. So not a lot, but this video is mainly for those people who are who want to get into what I'm doing. And for those of you who haven't been paying attention in my videos, because I know some of you guys weren't, according to some of the comments that I saw before, or are new to the channel, I do cybersecurity for a living for various entities. And I'm gonna teach you today how to kind of get into those fields yourselves, how to approach your studies more easily, and how to understand this material. Because I tell you what, cyber is not an easy topic to understand. And that's for a reason. I mean, not for a reason, but there's a reason why it pays so well, and the reason why there's a lack of cybersecurity professionals in this world. It's a hard topic to understand, and I feel like it's a hard topic to understand. I feel like I just scratch the surface of it. I don't know everything either. I mean, people may think I know a lot of stuff, but I don't. Compared to other people, yeah, maybe, but in general, I don't think I know a lot. But here I am still doing it. And for those of you who don't know or haven't been paying attention, I graduated college as a criminal justice major, which has nothing to do with cybersecurity, right? So let's get to the topic, all right, that I'm gonna talk about first today. So this is more catered towards to veterans, right? Or mostly to veterans or people who want to go into government work, government cyber work, okay? The government requires you to have a CompTIA Security Plus certification to work on their IT systems. That's just the way it is. There's no way around it. You have to have it. And it's not an easy certification to get. And if you guys work in government IT and you don't need a Security Plus, leave in the comment section below, because I never heard of that. But anyways, this certification has over 1,000 topics. And it is intimidating. But don't let it intimidate you, because if you let any of this stuff intimidate you, you're not going to be able to do it. It intimidated me, but I still pushed through, right? That's all, as long as you're committed to it and you're willing to learn the stuff, you will push through it. That's basically what you need, essentially, right? But you also need to have some sort of IT knowledge. Like, you need to know like network terminology, hardware terminology. You need to know how all this stuff works. Have a good idea. I mean, the best way I like to put it is that associate with stuff that you already know. Like, everybody knows how to, you know, when we were kids, right? We set up our Xbox, right? We were plugging stuff in, right? You're plugging the controller or connecting our wireless controller, right? You're plugging the battery, you're plugging into the, you know, wall and whatever. You're setting up wireless connection, or you're setting up a LAN or Ethernet cable. I mean, all this type of stuff will help you kind of visualize what this material is going to talk about. And that's just scratching the surface. It's going to go even deeper. But as long as you can find what you know in real life and associate that with whatever it's talking about, you should be okay. And also, Google, Reddit, YouTube is always your friend. Somebody will always give you like a diagram of what's going on, especially when it starts getting more advanced, like cloud stuff. I mean, that's pretty advanced. Even Linux, right? Linux is pretty advanced. I mean, depending how deep you want to go. So that's all the stuff that's gonna help you out. And so that's a little introductory of what you're gonna, that certification is a little introductory of what you may encounter if you get into this field. Because guess what, in cyber, it's a never-ending learning process. You will never stop learning. There's so much to this career field that you will just never stop learning. That's just the way it is. And because cyber is the future, things are always evolving, right? And it needs cybersecurity professionals, right? So another thing too is that when you become cybersecurity, you gotta know the functions of every job that there is in cyber, like basic functions, like basic knowledge, so you can make educated decisions on whatever position that you're in. For example, in cybersecurity, I have to know what, you know, system administrators are doing. Oh, I can make a good decision in my cybersecurity you know, analyst skills. But I wouldn't know what to do, because I don't know what the system administrators are doing or how they're doing it, right? There's so much more to just, you know, getting into your job, but you just also, there's more than just that. You have to learn what other people are doing. You have to be aware of your environment, right? You have to be aware of cyberspace. It's kind of hard to describe because there's so much to it, and I'm not sure if you guys even know what I'm talking about. I may not even know what I'm talking about, right? But from what all I know is, like, you know, what I described earlier, like you need to get the certification and all that, blah, 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 and understand certain things here and there. So yeah, you know, and get with, you know, whatever, get with the popular systems that, you know, big companies are using. So like when they see on your resume, they'd be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. He may know what he's talking about, so let's interview him, right? Or it looks good, like he has experience in it, right? For example, Red Hat Linux. Red Hat Linux is not an easy topic to understand, right? But you have to learn it, right? That's something you should be learning, okay? That's something that I have to learn, right? I had to learn Red Hat Linux, right? And how to use it, right? Because a lot of places use them. That's just how it is. So do your research and get with the program, and understand what's going on in the world in cyberspace wise, what kind of threats are going on, how to mitigate those threats, right? Look at what credible websites there are in terms of describing these threats. Like, just be aware, right? As long as you're aware, you can apply your skills and your knowledge to know how to mitigate these threats and all that, etc. Right? I hope this video helped. You know, comment down below if you have more questions. If you like the video, thumbs up, you do you. And remember, if you get jiggy, don't forget you're a piggy. Thanks for watching. Hoorah.